What is good, guys? Repel here, and we're bringing you guys Battle 180. Yes, this is ORAS Wi-Fi Battle 180. We have literally been battling 180 times, and honestly, I couldn't have done any of these battles without your generous support. So before I want to get into this battle, I just want to ask all of my viewers to leave a like for this video, to show a little bit of support, because honestly, these videos mean so much to me, and with your views, I'm able to keep recording them. So thank you guys once again. Moving on, we're up against a Japanese opponent. And just look at her team. Aegislash, SCizor, Greninja, Scolipede, Sharpedo, and Talonflame. Two freaking Ubers in her team. The Aegislash and Greninjas are now Ubers. And of course, I got Druddigon's team. I got the Druddigon, Gengar, Suicune, Cincinno, Xatu, and Excadrill. This was really awesome battle. So my opponent is going to lead off with the shiny Talonflame. I actually led off with the Druddigon because I really want to set up Stealth Rocks because Talonflame is so weak to Stealth Rocks. However, my opponent off the bat goes straight for the Swords Dance, so we can already tell my opponent really loves setting up. I didn't really care, I just went for Stealth Rocks. I could have went for the Glare, but obviously a Brave Bird would have still outspeed me, regardless if she was paralyzed or not. Despite getting the Swords Dance, she's actually not able to finish me off, and that is amazing because I have Rocky Helmet, I have Iron Barbs, or sorry, I have Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet, and the recall damage is taking the freaking Talonflame to a mere low HP. That is amazing. I went for a Glare, so maybe next turn she can get Parahacks. Unfortunately, she cannot get Parahacks. She could not switch out anyway because I do have Stealth Rocks. Up! Down goes the Crayola, but at the same time, it's also thanks to Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet, this Talonflame will go down too. An eye for an eye, but I am the one who set up Stealth Rocks. So I would like to say that I'm on a slight advantage here. My opponent now sends out the Greninja. I don't know what kind of Greninja this is. Greninjas these days can have so many moves. It could be a physical Greninja with low kick, water shuriken, waterfall, night slash, or it could be a special Greninja with fucking grass knot. It was definitely worth to just try it out to see what kind of Greninja this is. Turns out it is a protein special attacking Life Orb Greninja with grass knot, and that'll take me to so low health. There goes my wall. I went for the Calm Mind, hoping that he would not have grass knot, but lo and behold, we get to see he does have grass knot. And honestly, that's not too uncommon these days. Yeah, and with leftovers, I'm at 45 HP, and I'm just yeah, I don't think I can live another grass knot, even with Calm Mind. I have to get out of here. I really do want to preserve my wall. Suicune is pretty much my only one. I'm going to go for the Cincinno. Cincinno will actually take grass knot really well because Cincinno is really small. If you guys don't know, grass knot will do more according to how big the target is, and Cincinno is such a small target. I went for the Protect just to see what he has. He has low kick. I'm like, holy shit. I'm kind of glad he has low kick instead of Hydro Pump, because I know for a fact low kick cannot kill me. Unfortunately, I missed my Tail Slap. He does go for that low kick, and it's actually not that enough either. So I'm thinking I could probably live another one. So instead of going for the risky and unreliable Tail Slap, knowing me guys, Repel Games, I have the shittiest luck. I miss my Rock Slides, I miss my Tail Slaps, I miss my Dragon Tails, and I get Parahacks like every other turn. And I don't even get a flinch. I am carrying the King's Rock with my Cincinno, and unfortunately I do not finish the Greninja. Very sad, unfortunately. Cincinno was not very lucky in this battle at all, but it's also thanks to Life Orb, the Greninja will go down as well. So again, another eye for an eye. We're both sitting at 4 Pokemon here, a little bit frightening. Now I'm going to go into Gengar, figuring how, well, Gengar is relatively fast and whatnot. And now it goes into Scolipede. I'm actually able to one-shot the Scolipede thanks to Stealth Rocks. And this Scolipede still cannot kill me, even if it has a Life Orb, even if it's Adamant Nature, even if it has, Mega Horn or Aqua Tail, you name it. Which is really awesome is that Gengar actually resists both Bug and Poison moves. He has no choice but to go for his most powerful stab move, but obviously that will do absolutely nothing, and finally, I actually get one clean kill without losing a Pokemon. So Finally, the tides have slightly turned, but does this mean the battle is over? No, sirree. It is still quite an extreme battle. So, SCizor is coming out. Now, judging by how my opponent loves using Swords Dance, I'm pretty sure this SCizor also has Swords Dance. I know Shadow Ball cannot kill, but I didn't really care. I did not want to give him a free turn go for Swords Dance. And not to mention, my physical wall Suicune now only has 45 HP left, so there's really no point for me to wall this SCizor with my Suicune. I'm expecting the Bullet Punch. I actually want to preserve my Gengar, so I'm going to go into Excadrill. I know for a fact Excadrill can live 2 Bullet Punches. I did not know that my opponent is actually Life Orb, and he probably only has like 2 HP left. It's unfortunate because I was hoping that the Life Orb can finish him off, but that's okay. The second Life Orb, Recall Damage, will finish off SCizor. And I still was able to at least preserve my Gengar and my Excadrill, so that's kind of neat, I suppose. Now, my opponent is going to Sharpedo. Usually these things run Protect, probably outspeed me next turn. But like I said, my team is a little bit frail right now, and honestly I really can't afford to switch out anymore. Maybe I was just hoping that my opponent's Protect was a bluff, but of course it's not a bluff, and turns out this is actually a special Sharpedo, which is really awesome. I love special Sharpedos. Sharpedos actually have relatively decent special attack as well. But yeah, so now he is really fast, and he's also a special attacker. I'm figuring, you know what, this is now or never. Like, I have to bring out my... Yeah, I just have to bring out my Suicune here, or just never. And honestly, I actually live with like 3 HP, so thank God. Luck has not failed me completely. So I go for that rest. And I'd also like to mention that Dark Pulse did not flinch me, which is really, really, really awesome because I get flinched by Dark Pulses way too much. I will actually get flinched by a critical Dark Pulse coming from the Sharpedo later, you'll see. So I'm gonna go for the Sleep Talk, and let's see what I get. I do want to get some Calm Minds and start setting up, you know? I know for a fact that my opponent actually has the Aegislash left. Some Aegislashes are physical, but some are actually special, you know? They usually carry Shadow Balls and like Flash Cannons, all that good stuff, so it's still pretty good for me to just go for Calm Minds, not to mention I'm able to just get some more attacks. Turns out now he's going for Destiny Bond. I'm like, well, okay, even a +1 Skull cannot kill a Sharpedo, so my opponent actually just wasted 1 Destiny Bond, and you guys will see that his Destiny Bonds in this game is very valuable. Like, seriously, Destiny Bonds I believe only have 5 PP, and max with PP plus is 8 PP at most. So it's not very wise for my opponent to just freely use all his Destiny Bond, because from where I'm standing, I don't think this Sharpedo can do a damn thing to my Suicune, and my opponent is just letting me set up more Calm Minds, which is fine. At the same time, I really don't want to set up too many Calm Minds, because if I reach like a good amount of Calm Minds, I can potentially one-shot this Sharpedo, and if I one-shot this Sharpedo, it also means he can take me out with, yeah, the Destiny Bond. I'm a little bit paranoid, just a little bit. But I'm gonna go for my 3rd Calm Mind, I believe, and a +3 Calm Mind. Even with Rocks damage, I cannot kill the Sharpedo. So what I'm actually hoping for is maybe I can just go for Skull and just get a little burn, you know? That'd be sweet. Now for a fact, he's gonna go for Destiny Bond. That's very good. It's obvious play here. Good, meaning that he wasted another Destiny Bond, and I'm unable to kill, like I mentioned. Unfortunately, I don't get a burn. That's fine though, so I'm thinking, you know what, actually he's probably going to go for a Protect or Destiny Bond here, so I'm going to get a free turn. Now you're thinking, he's going to go for a Dark Pulse, it's super effective to Xatu. I know what you're thinking, but I can live 1, and then I'm just going to kill it with Xatu. Unfortunately, he flinches me. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what I mean by the unlucky flinches in this game. Had he not flinched me, my Xatu would have just went for either a U-turn or a Nightshade and finish off the Sharpedo. I think I went for a Nightshade, I actually did. But yeah, it's thanks to that flinch, Xatu was unable to defeat this annoying Destiny Bonding Sharpedo. So I have no choice to go into Magikarp, and I know what you guys thinking, like Repel, like there's just no way you can do anything because he's just gonna go for Destiny Bond, and that forces you to not attack. Precisely. Therefore, I'm not going to go for attack. I'm going to wait until my opponent uses up all of his Destiny Bond. Then I can freely go for a Scald. He actually went for a Scald here, so I could have went for the... I actually went for a Dark Pearl, so I could have went for a Scald. Not that it matters, he does flinch me anyhow, so... Again, he's going to go for Protect. Maybe just trying to stall as much as he can, but you know, I'm the one carrying leftovers. If he wants to go for Protect, that's fine. Because he just wastes one turn and I get a free heal anyway, so... Hey, I'm not complaining, I'm really not. But I know for a fact that my opponent probably has at least 1 or 2 Destiny Bonds left. He's trying to make it look like he doesn't have any Destiny Bonds, so that I could like mindlessly go for a Scald, and that would just, you know, remove my Suicune. Speaking of which, I really need my Suicune for his Aegislash because I only have Gengar left. And most Aegislash's Shadow Sneak can one-shot Gengar. That is why I desperately need my Suicune to be alive. So yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna keep using Calm Mind, and even if I'm at max attack and, you know, max special attack and max special defense, I probably will keep using Calm Mind for as long as I need, just to see that he used up all of his Destiny Bond. I didn't keep count. I actually did not keep count how many Destiny Bonds he has, and not to mention, I don't know if he has 5 PPs on Destiny Bond, or 8, or 7, or 6, so I really don't know. My best bet is just actually just keep using more Calm Mind. I actually want to force my opponent to actually switch out too, because I know I have Stealth Rocks up. So if the Sharpedo actually does switch out next turn, the Sharpedo will die, switching into Rocks. Hopefully I can do that. Not to mention though, I'm pretty sure his Scalds, Dark Pulses, and even his Protect are slowly diminishing. He might not have any choice but to just go for a struggle very soon. You know, he does go for another Dark Pulse, and he gets another crit. I'm like, wow, that's really freaking awesome, actually. I want to put Calm Mind, but yeah, like my stats don't go any higher. And you know what? From this range, he actually might be able to kill me. Like, one more critical Dark Pulse is quite dangerous. Unfortunately, he gets neither critical nor flinches. So that's really great, thank God. I really was a bit afraid that this little Sharpedo would have destroyed my Suicune. So, lo and behold, my opponent has become really frustrated and impatient, and he will actually switch out into Aegislash. I'm like, wow, I can't believe it. That's just GG for his Sharpedo, because his Sharpedo is dead next turn. Meaning, this Aegislash needs to completely wreck my entire team. I'm gonna go for Sleep Talk. Plus 6 Sleep Scald is gonna hurt. Unfortunately, I don't get Scald. I get Rest. He goes for his first Swords Dance. I'm a little bit paranoid here. Like, seriously. At least I wake up this turn, so I'm gonna go for a Scald. And like I said, plus 6 Scald. Hopefully I can get a burn. That'd be sweet, because he is a physical attacker. Unfortunately, he does not get a burn, so now he's at plus 4 attack. A little bit scary, honestly. No one wants to play against a plus 4 Swords Danced Aegislash. There's a reason why Aegislash is in the Uber tier, just simply because Aegislash is terrifying. It can learn moves like Shadow Sneak, King Shield, and Swords Dance. And we are seeing it all right now. Now, his stance will change, meaning he's going to go before me, meaning he's going to go for his priority Shadow Sneak. It's going to do a decent amount, but like I said, I am Suicune. Had my opponent got a critical, I'm pretty sure I would have died, but he didn't get a critical. And I'm able to get a critical on my own. That's really funny to see a critical, but that absolutely did not matter. Now my opponent has one more Pokemon left, and yes, like I have mentioned, it is the Sharpedo, which thankfully I set up rocks way beginning of the game. So there you have it. Thank you, Japanese opponent. That's a really powerful team, not gonna lie. Thank you, viewers, for sticking by and watching another battle. Battle 180, and please remember to leave a like it for Suicune. Have a good day, everyone.